9 on Deadwing. It is gonna be LorGar versus Pure. Yeah, no. Oh my god, if players had like song intros to them. Yeah, let's do it. Someone put in a link for the a song intro for LorGar. I'm gonna trust that Caleb chose a funny or appropriate song for this. So, spawning in the top right hand corner of Deadwing, it is everyone's favorite ace player in Rival Gaming. Okay, maybe not everyone's favorite, but it is the ace player of Rival Gaming. It is Pure.
This is a story about a girl named Lucky. Early morning, she wakes up.
All right. And in the left-hand corner, it is from Team Confederation, looking to get the win for the Confederation. It is LorGar. Hold on. Alright, so now that we've botched the introductions for these two players, let's get back to the game. Guys, we're gonna execute this better next time. Next time we're gonna figure out how to do this properly with one person and not without a production crew. We're gonna figure out how to get this better. So this is a Protoss versus Protoss on Deadwing. So already coin flippy enough, and when you throw Deadwing in the worst map of this ladder pool, it's gonna be very, very fun shenanigans. Both are going with Gateway first, and they're gonna go ahead and get both of their gases here. So they're both looking to do some sort of modified build. We see LorGar has 4 workers collecting gas, and Pure is going to do the same as well. The score is currently 2-4 in favor of the Confederation Gaming. So the Confederation will have to get one more win, as this is the match point to win this clan war. However, Pure can perform the reverse almost all kill here. He just needs 3 more wins. Who will win? Only time will tell. Another gateway's going down after the cybernetics core, and we're going to see the same thing over here. Just kidding. We just see the cybernetics core at this time. So we see that the mothership core is going to get chronoed out, and we're going to see a pylon in the very left-hand corner. So I'm guessing he's going to either hide some... Excuse me. We're going to hide some tech right there, or he's going to place a Stargate there. So... it's never too late to put down a Stargate. We do see the mothership core going out towards that pylon. He's going to follow this path, look for any proxies that may or may not be there, just doing a small little circle. And we see the gateway finishing up, the pylon, and the mothership core for Pure as well. And his stalker is going to go towards the front of his base, also looking for proxy pylon. So he is going to run into this probe, or they're going to pass actually. But the stalker knows best because Pure tells him so. He says, go get that probe. Don't show him what kind of tech we're going to. God damn it, stalker. Why'd you let this probe in? That's what Pure's thinking right now. The stalker's even being lazy, even stopping at some points. But second stalker's going to come up, clean up the job for him. And this stalker should not deserve that kill. Actually, he didn't get it. So, but anyways, going back, we do see Blink is coming out for... the Confederation player LorGar, while Pure is going to just continue with the stalkers. He's not electing to get any tech at this point in time. So is he just planning on just going up with straight stalkers? It's not going to be the correct move, but he might be doing it. That might be his game. Just mass up stalkers and send them out to be to just all in. But that might not work for him, because he hasn't scouted yet his opponent yet. I think he has a good feeling that it's going to be out in the on the other side, but you know, he just doesn't know. He's checking the watchtowers. We do see 3 stalkers here, while there's 3 and another 2 coming after that, so kind of even, but the blink is about halfway done, and we see there's going to be a Stargate follow-up from Pure after that, as well as a Nexus, so you know, he's looking to get something done here. So 1 stalker at a time is going to go up the ramp because each one wants to go to his own death, so more power to them for being able to make choices. So a little bit of pressure going to be happening here. We do see that the Nexus is looking to be placed by this probe, but these stalkers, are they going to be able to guide him and protect him? Yes, they are. He's going to plant the Nexus. So later than Pure's Nexus is going to be, but you know, still at a decent point at this time. So this isn't Wings of Liberty that if you expand first in a PvP, you lose. So pretty much. So doom. Nexus finishing up for Pure at the rival natural, while we see the stalkers are going to push out that have blink, so they're going to be infinitely better. Well, I wouldn't say infinitely, but they're going to get a lot more value because of blink stalker micro. So let's see if he knows that this is happening. So we do see the oracles out. Maybe he'll do some extra DPS at this point, but we see that the photon overcharge is going to occur right there. It looks like the photon overcharge is only going to target down a single stalker, but he does get that second stalker kill. So you know, he lost a bunch of stalkers, but I feel like he's pretty safe, and he's ahead simply because he has a Nexus down first, and he's getting that immortal, so I think he's doing alright for the most part. LorGar's a little bit behind at this point, but you know, he does have blink, so he kind of holds the advantage right now, so yeah, that's kind of the state of the game right now. We do see that LorGar is actually going to get his own immortal, but he's going to be about 1 robotics cycle behind. So if it comes down to who has more stalkers and who has more immortals, it's going to be Pure, even though that he's going to be LorGar has blink. So I feel like LorGar has to do something a little bit more with his blink to make it worth a bit, but you know, if you try to push it too much, you're not going to get anything. So the safe side is just chill back at home, macro out, pretend the other person doesn't even exist, and then die later because you forget that he's even in the game and that he's able to macro up more than you do. Okay, maybe that's more of a personal experience of mine, but we do see an observer coming out. So this observer is gonna spy. Yeah, that's right. He's gonna spy like a clever cloaked guy that he is. He's going to spy on Pure's base and going to figure out what is Pure up to. Why is he getting a Stargate? Why did he get a Stargate? But he's going to scout this army composition, and then he's going to say, oh, this is basically the same army composition as before. So nothing new there. They're both going to go Stalker Immortal right now to start off with. We do see that the +1 ground weapons is started for LorGar, so with Pure just getting his forge now, so he's going to be behind on upgrade. So this may bite Pure in the ass later, but we don't know quite yet. So the armies are looking kind of pretty much the same, except for there's more sentries over on LorGar's side, but he also has less stalkers, so unless the stalkers are elsewhere, yeah, he has less stalkers, like maybe like 1 less stalker. But so overall, there's a zealot in here, there's a zealot over here, yeah, so I'd say LorGar's army is probably better, but he also wants to be safer. So we do see the transition to Colossus by LorGar. He's getting that first Colossus. He's getting the 2 cannons. He's getting Thermal Lance, and he's looking to get his 3rd quickly. While we do see Charge coming out from Pure, so he's getting Charge. He's getting +1, and he's getting many more gateways. So that's gonna happen. Jeez, there's so many Twitch emoticons I don't even know about. Like, what the? Like, clearly I'm not watching chat enough in my own stream and when I'm watching other people's streams. So, But anyways, the supply counts are about the same, with LorGar having more workers than Pure, interestingly enough. But that's probably because he wants to have enough workers so that when he moves to that third base, he just transfers them. So he does have the 2 stalkers and both of the main in a natural, just because he wants to guard himself against any oracles that may come out. But that's not really going to be the case for this build. So we do see the probes moving out. We do see the forward pylon right there, and we do see the oracle. He maybe got in some damage, and I might have missed that. But 2 workers killed, and 5 workers, 5 units killed. So we do see that the Pure is going to be the first one to move out. He thinks, well, I have +1 weapons level. I'm going to hit a timing. Little does he know, his opponent also has +1, but he also is getting a third base, which is going to be a lot less resources. So Pylon's going to go down, and Pure is going to regroup his army, and hoping that Charge is going to help Pure in this instance. But there's going to be 2 Colossus here, so I don't know what Pure is going to plan on doing. We're going to zoom out. We're going to see this action, and what's going to happen? Yeah, I don't know. Not as exciting as I thought it would be. So, Pure, they're both positioning their army, but Pure has no AoE damage whatsoever. This could be problematic. Looks like he wants to get a ton of zealots together, so, you know, actually Charge is fine, but he is actually going for the surround. Look at that. Those setup right there. We do see the sentries are going down and the time warp, so that's going to help. But this first Colossus is going to be taken out by these Immortals, and then the second Colossus is going to get taken out, and these Immortals are going to start ripping these Stalkers apart. So there's just too many of them. But and a couple Stalkers are left, and the 4 Immortals all left, and they take out the Colossus, and that's going to be GG. So a nice timing, and a nice surround by Pure. So that is a good game. So, Rival Pure is bringing it back. Who would have thought that this would happen? Who would have thought? Okay, maybe I've seen Rival Pure in action before, so